I don't know if I told you this shit, but I was going to the Museum of Natural History with Shiloh. Did I tell you guys this?
Yeah, you did.
And going to the Museum of Natural History with Shiloh. Whatever. We go to park. Shut up. You of all people.
I know. You gotta get back.
That's fun to get it back.
Okay, so we go to park and we park on this, like almost like right in front of the Museum of Natural History. And I'm like, I don't know if this shit seems right. My wife's driving. She parallel parks. She finally gets into the spot, which is wide open, but it takes her 4 or 5 tries. She goes to pay the meter. As she goes to pay the meter, I'm from New York. I don't trust parking anytime. I see the meter maid walk past us, and I go, "Yo, by the way, can we park here?" And the guy goes, "Nah, you can't park here right now." I go, "Oh, Emma, we can't actually park here." My wife looks at me. She goes, "Oh no, we can't." I go, no, Emma, I just asked the guy who gives the tickets we could park here. She goes, no, we could park here. I look back at the guy, because I'm helpless at this point. I look back at the guy, right? I look back at the guy. The guy looks at me, he goes, he goes, good luck, bro. He goes, good luck, my boy. The guy who gives the tickets looks at my wife, he goes, you can't park here? And my wife's like, that motherfucker don't know what the hell he's talking about.
But he knows that you're right either way. You're in a great position. Because either you move the car and you're right, or you get a ticket and you come back, you go, oh, that's so weird, we got a ticket, I wonder why.
Oh, he knows that I'm going to be fine.
And you're right again.
Yeah.
So he's looking at you like, hey, I got you.
No, he's looking at me like, man, what this guy got to put up with. He's dressed like a police officer.
Yeah, which calling a meter maid is hilarious.
I know.
Like
we are really disrespectful.
New Yorkers kept on to that.
Fuck them.
They're all Indian.
They are.
They're the ops, dude.
They're all
giving us tickets. Fuck them.
They're all 5'2"
Them and Air
Indians.
India on the ops list.
They don't have one uniform that fits them. Every meter maid I've ever seen is in like a size 3X.
I've
like,
actually never seen an Indian meter maid, but if you gave me a ticket,
all of them,
they're all Indian.
They're all like
all the
Sri
traffic
Lankan.
cops are Indian, and all the meter maids are in it.
I've seen West Indian traffic cops.
Come on, with the West Indian.
All the disappointing Indians are meter maids or comics.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and their outfits are always too big. Like, and they walk around, they got the big thing on their side, and then they give everyone tickets. Yeah, it's very annoying.
Bro, my wife has been girl mathing tickets where she's convinced herself.
Yeah, we've already.
She keeps on doing this shit to me. She's like, man, Uber is so expensive.
Yeah.
I'm like, what? She's like, yeah, have you taken an Uber lately? It's like so expensive. I go, yeah, I guess maybe it's gone up a little bit. She's like, no, it's like crazy. Like every time you get an Uber, it's like $35. And I go, $35? That's pretty specific. And I go, why are you saying that? She's like, yeah, thank God. Like that's why I drive everywhere. Like, and then she's like, yeah, like even if I get like a ticket, it's actually like cheaper when you think about it if I don't take an Uber. I open up one of my drawers. I thought she was giving out tickets. Like I thought that there was like 30 tickets in the fucking drawer. And in her mind, she's like, but I'm saving us money.
Look
like,
at how much money we're making.
This is money saved. This is $5 saved each one of these tickets.
Oh, man.
That's lit. Even if you pay the shits off, eventually when you get too many, they just revoke shit. So,
What do you mean? They take your car?
No, your registration. Like they'll revoke it if you get too many tickets. Yeah.
But can I just tell them that how Uber's so expensive?
Yeah.
What if I say that? What if I send a letter to?
Because they did that shit to me once when I was doing that same girl math. I used to do it back in the day. I was like, instead of a parking garage, I'm like, yeah, I just get the $35.
I thought about that. This is so more expensive.
This is how expensive.
I've had that thought.
So no. So this is how expensive New York is. It's actually cheaper to not do a parking garage and just get tickets and leave your car on the street.
I mean, I guess depending on how many times you get tickets.
Well, no, you'll get tickets the exact amount of times.
Yeah. If you get a ticket every time once a week, it might be $60.
You only get 2 tickets a week, right? Because you can't go Tuesday and Thursday.
Okay.
So you get 2 tickets a week. That is, let's say it's $60 a ticket, $120. 4 weeks in a month. What is that? $480?
Okay.
So $480. A parking garage like in Manhattan, it's $1,000 a month.
Yeah.
It's half the price to just get tickets. Yeah. So anybody that has a garage in the city, it's so your car doesn't get broken into.
And that's why New York picked up on game, and they're like, "No, you keep getting too many tickets. We're gonna
have to punish.
Take your car."
Well, have you seen the new thing where they don't even put a boot on you? They just put a blindfold on your car.
No.
Have you seen this?
No.
This is hilarious.
I saw a boot last week.
Really? Yeah. No, the new thing apparently is like they just put this giant like mat that like sticks to your window so you can't see out the windshield.
And they can only get it off with a special solvent.
Well, that was the idea with the go.
Oh, probably because there's groups of people you can call on now,
and they'll
to get the boot.
They'll
off.
take the boot off.
I saw a guy drive the boot, break the shit, fuck up his own car, got out of there, dog. It was unbelievable.
You kind of got to respect.
You want to play a game? The game is called Guess What Race He Was.
Was he part of a syphilis experiment?
Oh, this is
But I look at this, I'm like, oh, I could drive around that. Like, you pop your head out the window, and I think you easily
I
can
think
get
that's
away
the
with it.
problem. People start driving with their head out the window.
But do they track them? They must have trackers or something, right?
probably.
Like, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Wow.
I took the boot off at college.
How?
I just took the wheel off, put the spare on.
Did you really?
I drove to where our campus security was, and I was like, hey, take this off with the tire.
Oh, you took the entire wheel off.
Yeah.
Oh,
And then I put the spare on, and I drove away. I was like, I have shit to do today.
Yo, low key, how much is a new wheel? I bet you a new wheel is cheaper.
I mean, if you do a Persian tire change,
What is that?
where you rent the same car that you have, switch out all the tires,
these-
and then return your car.
Oh shit.
This is why you can't have immigration, bro. This is the problem with immigration.
You never heard of the Persian tire change?
No,
I wish I'd done that.
Bro, this shit is... Dove is silent right now. Dove is silent. Okay, this is...
Buddy, G-Wagon, one day, buddy. Just one G-Wagon.
No, this is... Yep.
Holy
Yep.
shit.
Genius.
Yeah,
Because we
like-
don't even think about it because we're like good people. But if you come from a place where you don't get rewarded for being good, you go, okay, I'll just take advantage.
But also, if you're screwing over like fucking, I don't know, some car dealer or some car rental. Car rental people are such scumbags anyway. I'm like, what?
They're people too, Mark.
Wait, wait, why are they scumbags?
All the car rental people are just the worst. You rent a car, you show up, it's not the car you wanted. They're like, oh, we can put you in a Fiat, and you're like, I'll just kill myself. Like I'd rather not.
Dude.
And
I think I've told you guys the story, but like
The most emotional I've seen Mark. Most feelings, no facts take Mark's ever had.
One of the funniest parts about going to St. Bart's is everybody lands at this little fucking airport, right? It's
Yeah.
just all these like rich people from fucking New York or whatever, and all these other places, Miami, and like they have already signed up and they've done their like rental car thing. And in the picture, they're all getting like a fucking drop top, beautiful, whatever, right? And they show up and they go to this little shitty kiosk, and there's like some French girl there, and she hands them the keys to like a Volkswagen Cabriolet with like 3 tires. And just seeing these people go, I ordered a G-Wagon. I ordered like this absolute pandemonium that they're not getting the exact car that they wanted. You're in a fucking random island in the middle of the Caribbean. Like, but to be honest, like low key, maybe you're right. Like there's just blatant lying when it comes to the rental.
He's on point. I rent cars a lot because it's like traveling and I need it for the equipment and shit like that.
Yeah.
You never get the car you paid for. And then they try to look for little scratches on it and shit and say you did it.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
I've had so many times they try to say like, oh, you got in an accident or side swipe or some bullshit. And I'm like, no, I didn't. Like, I know I didn't.
Oh, they'll try to put that on you.
Yeah. So now it's like whenever I rent a car, I'll just take pictures of it all around the car. So, and I've been able to fight 2 times they attempted that shit on me. I was like, hey, look at this picture. Look at it's dated. There's nothing here. Look at the picture when I returned it.
So that
Nothing
shit is
here.
racism, bro. Because I've never once been asked if I did something to mess up a car, and I've messed up maybe like 100.
You have a D class on your license.
Every single
You got a
I'm
D.
D. I got a D.
But yeah.
Like I don't think there's a single time I've rented a car and I haven't done something wrong to it. Swear to God, like every single time.
Parking brake on the whole time.
I go get groceries, I slam it into the cart, and then never once have they even asked.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah.
That's why I just do like the private car rental where you just rent it from like a dude.
Yeah.
I love those.
Verbo, is that what's
Turo.
called?
Turo.
Turo.
Those are great. I put one into a snowbank one time. It just like spun out, hit the snowbank. And Alicia, my wife, was so pissed. I was like, take a picture. It's kind of funny. She's like, I'm not taking a picture. Just sat in the car the whole time in the snowbank, like leaning over.
How did you guys get out of
A
this?
dude just pulled up. Some random dude, Nacho, was just like, oh, I got you. And then pulled us out. And then I called up the guy. I was like, hey, I put it in a snowbank. He was like, it happens. Don't worry. Give me $300. I just gave him cash and it was fine.
Wow, that's pretty good.
Yeah, it went away.
Legend.
It was great. You're just dealing with real people, you know?
Real people.
Not these corporations.
Not these corporations.
These corporate
dude.
interests
These
that-
fucking evil
It's fucking
corporations.
oligopoly we live in, you know?
Yeah, dude. Fucking oligopoly.
Mangione, bro.